we as human beings, we tend to let a lot of outside factors get involved, right? We can be laser focused, and there's always something that comes in. There's always some sort of circumstance that changes things, that derails us. It's that phrase that I say a lot, we must control what we can and confront what we can't. And it's one of those things, right? Greg, you really tap into that. And it's that conversation of why are we letting these circumstances that come in dictate everything that we do? Why, what does that look like? How do we combat that? How do we move forward when those things arise?
I think that we allow circumstances to dictate to us, where for me, you have two choices, and they are both down to how you believe you are yourself. So if you believe, and you should believe, that we all have the power over our lives, that you can then suddenly start to make one of two choices. So your first choice is, do I change these circumstances? Do I actively go out, explore options, invest in myself, invest in new skills? Do I actively go out and change these set of circumstances? Now, I'm fully aware that, during COVID, a lot of people have lost jobs, and that hasn't been within their control. They might have been so good at their job, but yet it's just the circumstances. So the flip side of taking action is to accept that you can't change those circumstances. You have to accept that this is the hand that you've been dealt. But those two things have the one thing in common, and that is the power of choice. So as soon as you realize that you need to change, or you need to accept, that you can then suddenly move on from that point. The important thing is that acceptance isn't settling. You don't just settle for what you've been dealt. You don't just settle for that job loss, for that relationship breakup, for whatever those circumstances are. You accept that they've happened, and you've got the power to intentionally accept them or intentionally change them.